is for the ones who care.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching a very special video collaboration between myself and the guys at footy.com, a fantastic kit review and kit culture YouTube channel. Make sure you check them out. Links are in the description. They talk about all the latest football kits as they get released, and their channel is absolutely brimming full with fantastic reviews. Now, in this video, which we may well make a series if you guys enjoy it, we're going to be talking about my top 10 Arsenal kits of all time, and also looking forward to what the new season brings. Yes, that is right. I believe I've got my hands on one of the first exclusive pictures of Arsenal's 2019-2020 reunion with Adidas kit, and you are not going to be disappointed. It's new season time, and of course, after Puma and their consistent letdowns, the anticipation of working with Adidas again is a very exciting prospect for Arsenal fans, especially ones born in the 80s and 90s, because we had quite a successful era then. We've won in Europe, we won the league twice, and nearly had Invincibles before the Invincibles, if it wasn't for losing that one game against Chelsea when Tony Adams was in jail. Anyhow, without any further delay, let's get down to it. In at number 10, we've got the Bruised Banana kit from 1991. My first memory of this kit is actually us losing to Wrexham in the FA Cup. Not many people I know actually liked this kit when it came out, but it's become something of a cult classic, and the club have clearly cottoned on to that by releasing beanie hats and scarves with the same design. It was Adidas, so there's a small glimmer of hope that they'll want to kind of, rekindle that love affair in the coming season. But this kit always makes me think it's just funny how things work, because like I say, at the time, no one liked this kit, and I remember people calling it a monstrosity. Funny how things change. In at number 9, 2001, 2002, a golden era and a golden kit to commemorate it. It is very difficult for me to separate the good times with my love for this shirt. On to number 8, 2004, 2005, Nike, home. 02, won an FA Cup in this one. Slightly fortunate, you could argue, but that 49-game unbeaten run. There's so much to love about this kit. It's peak Thierry Henry, it's gold trim, the subtlety of that collar. For the first time since 94, the Arsenal badge centred. It was sleek, it was modern, it was progressive. All of which you could say about our football at the time. In at number 7, 1982-83 Umbro away. Maybe it's something about the time that's passed since. Maybe it's the fact that we've only ever had one green kit. But this, to me, is an absolute beauty. I've never actually owned it. I imagine it's quite rare. But I'll definitely be getting one of these as soon as I see a decent one online. It's got the classic JVC sponsor, which is what I grew up with. It's got this racing green, nicely met with a deep blue. That's actually one of Arsenal's original colours. It's got this beautifully simplistic badge, and the cannon facing the right way, and the 3-letter AFC encircled. I just love it. Back when shorts were short shorts. And the hoop socks to match. Hoop socks go a long way for me. I absolutely love them. I know a lot of people don't, but they really do it for me. Number 6, 1989 Anfield away kit. I mean, 3 stripes across the shoulder. That embroidered Adidas logo, which is so synonymous with all the streetwear from the 80s and the beginnings of hip-hop and whatnot. Slightly smaller JVC, and this time it's got that subtle red trim around it. The deep blue is the perfect blue for Arsenal. The collar is perfectly balanced. This is obviously an historic kit, right, that people will forever associate with, undoubtedly, the most dramatic moment in Arsenal history. But for me personally, it is just one that I think oozes cool. I will forever remember this kit, not only because of where I was at that time in my life, but also because I wanted a yellow kit for so long. We had waited years. And also how the season went. We were top of the league for 127 days. It was Ramsey's best season in an Arsenal shirt, with that FA Cup final extra time winner. It's a bright enough yellow where they're, some of the other attempts they had made failed. We had that mustard one with Arshavin, and then there've been a couple of other failures at doing yellow shirts, but this one was just so beautiful. And the blue fell in line with the new kind of plastic looking logo, but still managed to maintain a touch of class. Massive fan of this kit. the blue sleeve trim, the hoop socks, and just the overall simplicity of it make it an absolute winner to me. Number 4, we've got 2005-2006 home shirt. An iconic kit, this one, to me at least, again. It was a sad time. Sad time, saying goodbye. And Arsenal really did change as a club. You know, it had been happening for quite some time, but we went from being this family-oriented community club where locals would walk to Highbury and watch the game to what we are now, which is obviously different. It's a special red currant kit, obviously, to commemorate the final season at Highbury, and you've got a few throwbacks to the club's early days in there. It's definitely one that will forever live in the memory for me, whether it's, again, the centred badge, the deep colour, the gold trimmings, the word Highbury with the dates, and of course all the memories that come with those times. Classic shirt. In at number 3, from 1971, obviously I wasn't around at that time, but this to me is just one of the most classic football kits of all time, never mind Arsenal shirts, and it really does represent Arsenal almost more than all the other ones to me. I know that red and white is the colour, but double winners, Charlie George collapsing after scoring winners at Wembley, she wore a yellow ribbon, all of that is stuff that I was kind of taught when I was growing up, shown when I was growing up, and it's a simple time, it's a simple shape and a very basic colour scheme, but it is perfectly balanced, correct shades of yellow and blue. I've got one of these and I wear it a lot. It's very difficult to choose an actual favourite Arsenal kit, but they wore this one in the 1994 Cup Winners' Cup final. Ian Wright, Kevin Campbell, David Seaman. Obviously Seaman was different, but Ian Wright and Kevin Campbell got the goals against PSG in the semi-finals. I think David Ginola scored for them, and we went through after the second leg. It's a timeless classic, right? A baggy feel from the era, because that's what people were wearing at the time. You got the embroidered badge, which I just miss so much. Centered Adidas on the bottom of the collar, powerful sleeves. This is, to me, it harks back to an era of Merson doing the drinking celebration, just of Ian Wright in his prime, Alan Smith up top, us winning stuff. Lots of memories and a lot of love for that kit. My number 1 Arsenal kit of all time that we wore during 1971, obviously iconic not only because of their simplicity, their classic looks, but also the fact that they've gone down in history, lads, especially because they won the league at White Hart Lane. Someone had to, didn't they? And so that basically brings us to today. And I've got good news, lads. I want to bring you over here because this is what I'm seeing. This is what I've been sent. And it looks like this may well be Arsenal's home kit on the right, being worn by Lacazette. And is it possible that that's our away shirt? I'm not going to lie, the away shirt's not doing it for me yet. It might be a grower, but it's not quite doing it for me. It's obviously, you know, again, a little nod back to that bruised banana kit that we've talked about, but I'm not totally convinced about it. The home one, however, it looks like a classic shirt and possibly one of my favourite Arsenal kits of all time already. Beautiful trim, beautiful collar, lovely on the sleeves. Look how much time and attention has been taken over this shirt and how this one just kind of looks like a t-shirt. This is a beautiful kit. Simple sleeves. The white sleeves should not, right? If you know your stuff, it should not go all the way up to the neck. So they've stopped the whiteness, yeah, just where it needed to be stopped. We've got the classic 3 stripes back. It looks beautiful, lads. I'm not going to lie, I really hope that this is our kit. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you about my top 10 Arsenal kits. Let me know your favourites in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to footy.com. Their link to their channel is in the description below. But for now, my name's been hughwizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.